Hi, this is Jonathan Kamen of Your Backyard Raleigh and Preferred Digital Solutions. Robert and I recently learned a disturbing statistic about children in North Carolina. Were you aware that 1 in 5 children in our state are at risk of hunger? That got us talking about what we and our YBY Raleigh friends can do to help. We were made aware of the Gardens for Everyone program run by the Interfaith Food Shuttle. This program is for anyone interested in having a home garden in Wake or Durham counties. Priority is given to low to moderate income households as well as organizations that want to grow food for their community. Growing your own food has tremendous benefits for families, including physical exercise, mental rest, and a nutritious harvest. Along with some of our YBY friends, we decided to help the Interfaith Food Shuttle promote their Gardens for Everyone program by building, planting, and donating food from 6 garden boxes. The food will be donated to local nonprofits such as the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina and A Place at the Table, among others.
Raleigh, Robert Courts, with the grand opportunity and the honor to interview Marshall Dietrich. Marshall, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Marshall, so you're with the Interfaith Food Shuttle, but you got a specific charge. Can you tell us a little bit about your goals?
That's right. So I am the community garden manager with Interfaith Food Shuttle. And within our ag program at Interfaith Food Shuttle, we have the Interfaith Food Shuttle Farm, which is growing produce to go out to food banks. We also have community gardens. I help oversee our Raleigh site, Camden Street Learning Garden at 315 Camden Street. We also have another site in Durham, the Gear Street Learning Garden. And we're really trying to feed, teach, and grow. So
Nice.
We want to feed the folks. We want to teach them how to grow their own food so that they can become self-sustainable in their own future of growing food help their diet.
Well, Gardens for Everyone really sang to me when I first heard about it. Literally solving the problem by putting the gardens in people's backyards, right?
That's right.
There's so many barriers. I'd imagine this overcomes 5 or 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that Gardens for Everyone was born out of is, we realized that not everyone has access to come to the garden. Transportation could be an issue, childcare could be an issue. We've only got 23 boxes to rent for the year. And with a wait list piling up, we thought, let's take the show on the road and get it out to folks.
We're happy to help out, but I think everything I hear, it's been a huge success, far beyond your initial plans and goals.
That's right. The original goal was for 50 boxes for the year, more than double that now since September. We're going to be setting a goal for another 50 next year.
Nice.
We're going to be implementing a priority system where we're going to have a points-based system based on our application. If participants are in a certain salary median, and if they apply to programs like WIC and SNAP, things like that, they'll be placed higher on our list.
That's awesome. What can local business owners and entrepreneurs do to help out?
If you would love to help, please donate. We're always looking for more dollars to get more boxes in more people's gardens. And we can't do it without the help of volunteers as well. So if you don't have dollars to spend some time and come out and volunteer with us.
And what's the best way to get in touch with the Interfaith Food Shuttle, Marshall?
The best way to get in touch is through our website, foodshuttle.org.
Foodshuttle.org.
Sorry.
Excellent. And if you had any one last messages for the citizens of Raleigh, would you like to add anything?
You're in a great agricultural state. Growing your own food is going to be good for your body and good for your mind. And I think that it's been really interesting with COVID, kind of everyone getting back to the land a little bit. So I want to see that momentum keep going on.
Well, that's awesome. I'm very tickled to have Julianne Reese. Julianne, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
So if I understand correctly, this Gardens for Everyone locally is pretty much your project, right?
Yes.
You work for AmeriCorps.
Yes, I'm an AmeriCorps service member, and I'm stationed at the Interfaith Food Shuttle. My job was to launch this project from scratch. Last June I started.
Oh, wow. So not quite a year yet.
Almost, yeah.
So tell us a little bit specifically about the Gardens for Everyone program, please.
So the program was developed out of our goal to address issues of community gardening in a specific space. So this addresses issues of transportation, childcare, barriers that prevent people from being able to come to a space to garden. We really wanted to take community gardening on the road and give people the ability to grow their own food at home.
So if I understand correctly, any home in Raleigh and Durham for a minimum of a $25 donation can have a box put up in their backyard.
Yes, so it's all of Wake County actually too.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. So
Wake and Durham County right now.
that's incredible. So literally solving the problem in their backyard. How has the project gone? Has it been a successful endeavor?
Yes, so we actually spent June to September of last year just making the project, creating ideas, creating paperwork, all of the logistics and kind of planning and brainstorming that was involved in a project this size. And then in September of last year, we launched officially. And since September, we have built 103 boxes.
Wow,
Yes.
nice.
Our goal was to do 50 in that time frame, so.
Score, nice. Doubled it.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about some of your successes, other than the sheer number that you've gotten out.
Yeah, it's been really great to see just the community come together. All the volunteers from different parts of life, they get to meet different gardeners, they get to meet other volunteers that they connect with, and then the gardeners just gain so much information because we focus a lot on education too. So they're really learning how to garden at home and how to be sustainable at home.
The support manual that you give with all the little videos in there is absolutely incredible. It is really A to Z from setup to care to next season.
We want to make sure that you guys aren't just given a box and, you're left to your own devices. We want to make sure that it makes sense.
Right. Well, I'm only on number 5 up to watering, but
You've gotten pretty far.
I've been pushed by an incredible leader. Thank you. Well, I can't thank you enough for letting your backyard be a part of this. I know you have several groups that like to participate, and I think that's also a goal for you next year.
Yeah, so next year we're looking for 4 or 5 groups to do multiple box projects with. So just like this, doing, anywhere from 3 to 10 boxes in a specific space, just so that the capacity for them to grow more food is there.
And I think there's been a lot of local businesses and entrepreneurs who have really dog-piled on to help out. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely. And we've had so much interest from every part of the community that has been awesome.
Well, Raleigh, you're coming to you from your backyard. I want to remind you that by shopping local, you help local nonprofits thrive right here in your backyard. Julianne, thank you for joining us.
Of course, yeah.
Wave to our friends in Raleigh.
Hello.